Hello, hopefully everybody is having a good start to the week. I don't do too many newer products. This one intrigued me because of the throwback design, which we'll kind of go into. And I don't do a lot of reviews. I've done it more recently because I feel like the reviews have not been real reviews that are out there. They're more of a pitch on what hits they're getting or certain things. I look at a lot more than that when I kind of open boxes. So we'll kind of go into that with score. What do we know with score? Obviously we know that typically the rookies now are going to be in college unis. I'll rip as I'm talking because there's going to be a lot of cards. So that's kind of expected. That already makes it not as much of ideal. And they've always had like the cheaper card stock and design. That's just how it is. So rookies signatures green. Obviously we can chase after some of that. Plenty of numbered cards up to 565. So that's the reason why they're the one thing that's interesting. They do have their ultra rare top 100 hard score and step, but 6 parallels, 1 exclusive numbered parallel in every box. That's probably why they have that super high numbered, is because they're going to get you one in every box. So now what's interesting is for me to find my collection of old score would be very difficult with the amount of boxes I have. So I did pull a couple of those out, and we'll kind of go through that. That's what intrigued me about the product. So for any of you that have been collecting for a while or are just, stuck with a lot of these old scorecards, we'll kind of go through. Because it did say on the box, the throwback to the 1989 design with the 35th anniversary Rookies Dynamics, which we'll probably see those. So, looking at old score, they had the, the red, the blue color. Again, these were just sitting in one of my comments boxes. I did find a Dion too. So these are like ones that have been sitting forever, probably half in the collection. So this is the 1989 design. So I think they have the rookies. We'll see that with here as well. Obviously that Browns helmet's pretty plain, so I can show that one. And then in the newer score design, or the newer, the year after, okay, so your 90 is going to look like this. Now, unfortunately, again, this was in a collection I bought. It was pretty beat up, as you can see, with the corners and everything. So yeah, that's kind of like your 89-90 score. So it said 89 on here, so I thought that's what it was B. But if you look, it's pretty much the main cards. It's those rookies that are going to have kind of this look too, is what I've noticed on there. So I just wanted to kind of show that. That's kind of what I thought was cool about the set. That's pretty similar. It's like a modern take on that old design. So I'm not opposed to it. So when I looked at doing a review, I was like, if you're looking at score for what it is, again, it's such a good throwback of the cards. And I'll probably skip through a lot of the base and go through and get towards the rookies, towards the back. So then here is that rookie design. So, any of us that have bought or have some of that, the 89-90 score laying around, that's what it looks like. So I thought it was interesting when I first saw these that they have the pro logo down here with the college unis. Corley, Smith. So there's that green, which is just a common. Again, we're going to see a bunch of those. Potential, Mitchell. So again, they're kind of typical. This is probably one of the nicer inserts when it comes to the. And again, we'll be looking for the 3 inserts there. Joe Montana. First ballot. So we're getting some pretty cool cards out of here for inserts wise. Celebration. Anthony Richardson. All right. So there is kind of the first look. And again, we'll kind of skip through a lot of just the base. Do we have a backwards card here? In the middle of the stack? Should we flip it over and see right away? Oh. We have the aliens on there. So let's throw that over there. King. Leonard Taylor. Austin Hooper in the green. Aiden Hutchinson. Sam Hubbard. Brock Bowers. And Brock Bowers. So there was that rookie design we were talking about. That is that mimic of the 89 as opposed to the 90 of the rest of them. Well, let's see what we got right away here. I know you get a numbered per box. Bryce Young. That almost reminds me when you see that alien of the Halloween ones, the Trick or Treat cards. Eric Dickerson, that's a cool card. Cool. I'm going to sleeve that one up, and then like I said, we'll zip through the base. You know, even opening 3 boxes was almost going to be a little bit much for me to do. But if I skip through the base, just so we can kind of see some of the main cards and hits. I'll throw this one up because it's kind of cool. I think Bryce Young is still going to be pretty decent. But that's my own opinion. The one guy that I think there wasn't, I mean, Caleb Williams, I think he's the only big rookie not in this set. And I don't like to even use the word big rookie because, no offense, I'm not a fan of Caleb Williams. To each their own. I always tell you like how I feel. I'm not trying to, you know, to say otherwise, but I think he's going to be one of those busts, but that's just me. Maybe it's because I'm, you know, a Minnesota fan, but also because I've watched him play. So, and then Justin Fields now is lighting it up, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Andre Johnson, Wilkins, McCaffrey team leaders. There we go. So we still haven't hit our numbered card yet, so looks like we're getting another Trevor Lawrence, 2024 in the green. That's cool. At least we got that one in a rookie. Washington. So again, if we actually talk about score itself, we know what we're getting. I think when people trash on score, what are you comparing it to? I mean, are you comparing it to, you know, to Immaculate? Score is score. The only thing I'll say, so I love the old card design. I love the look because obviously when you've been collecting for a while, to me, I always thought Score and these base brands were great starter collectors. You know, the stuff for kids. I mean, I think now the problem is a lot of us that have been collecting now for a while have kids, so we get them probably some of the nicer product, you could say. So Score as a product for Score, to me, in this looking at them, they're what they're always have been. Lake Neighbors. And there is our numbered. Sam Hubbard to 299. So when you're opening Score, what are you expecting? You're expecting Score. You're expecting the, you know, college uni rookies. This didn't help. The only thing that I'm going to say, because I already like the design. I love the throwback. You know, none of that stuff disappoints me at all. The only thing that I would say that disappoints me overall for this is the fact that they're charging what they are for a blaster, even $25. You know, that to me, if you're going to have a starter product, something that's going to be a lower end, I mean, this card stock isn't as bad as it probably used to be. But if you're going to have this type of a product come out, especially to get the average, like new collector, you know, kids trying to get some cool cards, get the rookies that they like, you know, like back then that's how it was with like Barry Sanders. You should price it that way. And I think that's probably the only thing I'll say that's disappointing is the price they're charging, because they raised the price of the blasters for these two. Tippett, you got Breece Hall. And then Will Levis Celebration. So I think if you're looking at the total design, you're getting a number one per box, which already is probably a step up than Score always was before. They've always had their green or like that parallel in each of their products over the years. But I mean, yeah, if you even look at the Score of a Mahomes rookie or anything else, it's so funny though, if you look at the packs. I don't have a sealed pack of them, I don't think, sitting around. I mean, I probably do somewhere, but even the packs are like that throwback design. But if you're looking at Score for what Score is, I mean, you really can't rate the product compared to everything else when it comes to design. You have to look at, all right, I'm buying Score. What am I going to get out of Score? You know, you're going to get a ton of base cards, a huge set. But, again, as a starter, you know, like with kids, I mean, I shouldn't say the average person is just looking to get some cards. You're going to get a bunch of rookies. You know you're getting rookies in all these packs. You know, a lot of us probably look to or have sets of these that we collected to try to put the whole set together. Robinson, George Kittle. So when I look at like rating or, you know, grading or reviewing a product like this, that's what I'm looking at. Is like, all right, well, everything in here is what I expected. Tons of base cards. You're going to get a pile of rookie cards. Marvin Harrison Jr. Said I'm going to save you guys the hassle of watching me sleeve all these up. Sweat, First Ballast Peppers. And we have Phil Simms. Holy crap, look at that number. To 630. I always sleeve, sorry, I got to sleeve up the numbered ones. No matter who, what, where. I always do. I have a huge collection of numbered and autos. But yeah, you know, like we said, for Score as a product and what we're getting out of these, it's what I thought it would be. I mean, I would rate it like I would Score from last year, the year before that. It's your lower end product that most of us aren't buying. But again, if you have a young collector, that's usually what the product to me was always. It just is a disservice to the younger collectors that are looking for a more affordable product. Now, per card, yes, you're getting a lot more cards. But to me, it's crazy to think that no matter what the product is, it seems like every blaster essentially is almost the same price. I mean, the stack of rookies we have here is already out of 2 boxes. So I think they should have these blasters at $19.99 still. I mean, even that might be too much, but they should be significantly cheaper than the rest. And that's just the honest part. So again, if you're looking to get a bunch of cards, because a lot of kids, JJ McCarthy, we'll take him. Minnesota's on a roll anyways. Chad Johnson in the green. Josh Allen. Hey, there we go. Two in the pack we'll take. Both designs. I don't know, you can tell me what you guys think. I think the big thing is first of all, for any new collectors that have never collected back into the original Score, you know, that some of us that have like probably boxes full still, they don't get the nostalgia of the throwback of the product, besides for obviously the college unis with the rookies. So I think that probably doesn't help. And then the price. Like I said, those are the two things to me that are the biggest. Jerome Bettis, first ballot, league leaders, Dak Prescott, and then a Marvin Harrison Jr. again too, which is a great one to have. Well, it'd be cool to get like a case hit. Again, even though they're upside down, we're gonna buzz through. I probably missed a few rookies actually in some of these other stacks because I've been going so fast. But it'll be easy to buzz through them because they got the rookie on there anyways. Drake May, I'll throw that one with there too. And when you have this many rookies to go back into Travis Kelce, Jaden Daniels, we know he's going to be pretty good, obviously, watching him. All right, last box, number one to go. Obviously, we got the cool Bryce Young already. But I don't know. I think we'll have a big variation of people from the comments based on how long you've been collecting, I'm guessing. Oh, looks like we got... Well, I couldn't hide it because I was scrolling Ripping through the cards too fast. Creed Humphrey. I mean, that is a cool design for an auto, minus the sticker, of course, which we all don't like, and that he's a center, but I do coach some kids football too, and I always tell the centers, long snappers, hey, you know, when you're ignored, that's a good thing because that means you're snapping good and you're doing your job. They get little appreciation sometimes. Creed Humphrey. You know, we'll take the auto. All right. I'm going to sneak that one over top of that one, even though we got Phil Simms down here. And we still got a numbered one we're going to get yet. And Williams, Max Crosby, if you're worthy, Geno Smith, Tyreek. Well, I always say, if you get an auto, more than you're expected to get, that's always a positive. But yeah, a lot of these products, pretty much I just order 3. Like I always like to open just like 3 blasters. You know, you got your odds of different products. First ballot, league leaders, Matt Prater and Jonathan. But I will say, this already is probably too much time to spend opening score for the year, right? But again, I just feel like somebody had to show like what the whole point of this was, is the throwback, the cool look. I mean, they've done it with other products. I mean, obviously with composites, some of those they've thrown like 1,000 different designs, but even those weren't like a lot of the truer older ones. We'll pull it there too. Rookie. So we got our green. So many base cards. Robinson, Mitchell, Butler. Leaders, Mims, Jaden Daniels. Well, I can say I'm happy. You know, like I said, what am I going to do? Go sell these Jaden McDaniels? No, these are just cool to add to the stack. I mean, I have that with a lot of the product. Just stacks of the rookies. It's always kind of fun to have them. Of course, it made me flip. I thought we were at the end there. Thought we were to the rookies. Dylan Johnson. Brock Bowers. Crosby. Marcus Allen. Patrick Mahomes. And our numbered is going to be... Hey, nobody said we were going to get a tons of great... to 630. And again, that is the reason why they have them such high numbered, because they can keep the box count high. They can still print a ton of them. You get the satisfaction of a numbered card. Let's throw that up there since we just have the last pack. And I'll recap. There's not too much to recap, but Cooper, Finley. We got an auto, so we can't complain out of it. Myles Garrett, Mike Evans, Cooper, Amon-Ra. All right, so, I mean, I got some vets. You know, some Chad Johnson in the green, Andre Johnson, some of the cooler players. Here is our stack of rookies, by the way. So this is what I mean. You're going to get your rookies. Drake May, some Marvin Harrison, Bo Nix. What I thought was really cool, I got to sleeve a bunch of these up, is, you know, I got a couple Jaden Daniels, and I got both versions of J.J. McCarthy. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll sleeve those ones up too. So for as the cool hits, we got a 630 and a 630 Phil Simms. So again, you get the numbered. We got the 299 Sam Hubbard. We got the auto of Creed Humphrey. And how can we not forget our Bryce Young? So again, I'll kind of show, since we're done, here is kind of the basic design. So there's kind of the 89 throwback. And then we have our 90 throwback, which is kind of the rest of your normal base cards as well. So if you look at without the rookies. So yeah, I said cool throwback. They need to drop the price, get these things cheap enough for the average person, because that's really what they're for to me. So overall, I think it's a cool throwback version. You do get your numbered hits. So overall, it is what it is. It's score football. It's what we expect. Make it cheaper for the kids and the people that need something more as a starter product. That's my concept on it. So, all right, getting back to some old stuff now.